Now let's look at my favorite hitter of all time, Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds has arguably the greatest eye of all time, arguably the best mechanics of all time, arguably the best batting IQ of all time. Basically, when he walked in the box, everyone else got scared. He almost hit 800 home runs, and he would have hit 800 home runs if he stayed in the league a few more years. So let's look at Barry Bonds. The first thing to know about Barry Bonds, he has a very Gary Sheffield-like with his hands. He likes to keep his hands in motion. Let's see. You can see it right here. He always like keeping his hands rocking. Also, when it comes to his timing, he's a double tapper. Look at his feet. He taps once, then he strides. Most people don't tap before they swing. Andrelton Simmons, he's a double tapper. Clipper Jones, who's a Hall of Famer, played third base. He was a double tapper. Double tapping is just a timing mechanism. It doesn't give you any more or less power. Some people are leg kickers, like Alex Rodriguez or Manuel Ramirez. Some people are no strides. I can't think of the guy's right now. I think his name is, I can't remember his name. The outfielder for the Pirates, he doesn't have any stride at all. It doesn't actually affect your power. It just affects your timing mechanism. So for him, he's a double tapper. He gets his foot down. And what's really amazing about this pitch right here, as you can see, is that Barry really covers the plate. Barry would get over the plate so much, and he would challenge people to throw the ball inside. So if you see the white lines, it's here, the plate's here. This ball is really not that bad of a pitch. The thing is that Barry crowds the plate so much that this ball, even though it's over the plate, he can still hook it and hit a home run. A no doubter at that. Pretty flawlessly. Most people can never crowd the plate this much because they ain't got the bat speed to, pull your hands in on 95 plus or be able to pick up 95 plus. Barry had the ability. So, as you can see, even when he strides, he gets his foot down. He has his weight coming forward, which is really good. He has a great body lean. Hands are back behind him. Now look at this. When he swings, you can see how much his hips rotate. How he literally stays on that axis where he was. Just keeps his hands in. And look at that. Contact. And he finishes high. Let's clear that out. Yeah, he was a big dude. To be covering that much plate made it very hard for pitchers to even throw in on him. This is a side profile of him. Same thing when what he used to do was called walking away from your hands. So the thing is that for some people, they would walk away, which basically means their hands don't move, but your body does. See that? He's also an upcocker, very much like another video, Babe Ruth. And if you pause it, where his legs are in, he's really very narrow. Let's see. A lot of times Barry, when he would do his double tap, he would bring his leg in almost the same as Babe Ruth. And the only thing was different was where they stood. And he would have the same thing. He's coming out there, upcocking, hands are back, head looking straight over, looking at the ball. Hips are still rotated. Corked in. Look at this. Same thing. He's going to dip down in his legs a little bit. He's going to really fire that backside. And he really is keeping this. What he does better than almost anyone else, he keeps this bat. Let's put a different color. Keeps this bat so close inside of his body. Doesn't almost get any separation. Look at that. Basically against him. This is how you get a short swing. Keeping that bat right there. Bam. So if I want to make a line, same thing. His swing is almost identical to Babe Ruth's. Like I said, same thing with him with Babe Ruth. When they rotate, and you'll see how much power they drive through. They contact, elbow in, the point of contact, barrel out in front of him, got to lean back. He has a very strong lean back, a lot more than a lot of hitters. Some hitters, when they hit, they are more upright. Some hitters lean a little bit more back. This will allow us to have more of an uppercut. Famous hitters like Prince Fielder, his lean back was back here. So it allowed him, let's put in a different color. His lean back was here, so it allowed him to get more lift on the ball without him trying to change his mechanics. Most hitters don't try to lean back too much because it's very hard for them to stay consistent. Because when you lean back, it makes you stay through the ball a lot shorter. Let's clear this out. In his swing, let's finish it up. Point of contact, elbow in, he just finishes. Really pretty recovery. Really high finish. I mean, look at that. Made it look so effortless. Let's watch it in regular speed. And go all the way back. Look at that. Crazy bat speed. Crazy bat speed. Like I said, he's a big guy, and he's crowned the plate as much as he is. And it's not like that they're scared to throw him in because he can pull anything inside here. And the mere fact they go out here to throw it to him is unbelievable. It truly is. Greatest hitter of all time, bar none. To be able to do all this, toe tap, all this extra motion, and still be able to barrel up the ball the way he did is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Man, can't say enough about Barry. He's the greatest. But that's it for me. Is SW the hitting Dr. Swing.